guys, there is a class sim that I have given. Can you just open that sim? Yeah. The last sim that you will be shown. So sim number 21. Everybody, start the sim. I'll finish this in 5 minutes, okay? But this is an important concept which will tie up everything that we have done till now. Uh, okay. Is this visible? Is the screen visible to everybody? Shall we start? Each one of you are going to take one question and we will finish this up, okay? Differences between the amounts reported for financial accounting and the amounts reported for income tax purposes fall into two broad categories, temporary and permanent differences. Temporary differences are further subdivided into two more categories, for future deductible amounts or for future payable amounts. For a temporary difference, the focus is on future periods. How will the item be reflected in future taxable income relative to future book income? For a permanent difference, the focus is only on the current tax period, its effect on the current year's taxable income. So what they want to do, they have given you lots of scenarios, and each of those scenarios you've got to choose whether the difference is permanent or temporary. If it is temporary, is it DTA or DTL? And whether it's an item which has the same impact on both tax and income. So no difference between GAAP and tax. Okay? Simple, straightforward question. Let's take the first question. Okay, Dharini, we'll start with you. First item, interest income earned on bonds issued by a state municipality. What kind of an item is this, Dharini? Are you there? Can you unmute yourself? You can write in the chat panel also. Yeah, very good. So this is something which will be a permanent difference. Will that permanent difference increase your current year's taxes or decrease your current year's taxes? Can you tell me? Increase your current year's taxes or decrease your current year's taxes? Dharini, answer. Because of this, will your current year's taxes increase or decrease? How increase? Shikha? I'm not saying tax rate. I'm saying taxes. That means the dollar outflow will be high or low. The dollar outflow will be low, right? Because it will always be taxed in, it will be tax free in tax, but it will be a book income. So there will be a P&L credit in GAAP, but it will be, it will not be taxed in, so the tax rate will go up, but the tax amount will come down. Is that clear? The rate will also come down actually, guys. The rate will also, the amount would also come down, guys. Is this clear? It is decrease, okay? So it's a permanent difference which reduces your current tax liability because the tax will never be charging you, asking you to pay tax on it. Next, whose turn? Hanuman, your turn. Just allow me 1 minute, guys. Hanuman, answer this question, okay? Yeah, Hanuman. Cash collected in advance from customers for services to be rendered next year. Pre-received income, what is this?
Deferred tax assets.
Pre-received, very good. It will increase your taxable income, hence it creates a deferred tax asset. Is that clear?
Yes.
Very good. Next, Mitali. Revenue on long-term construction contracts recognized under the POC in the financial statements, while the completed contract method is used on the tax return. What will it create?
It will increase our book incomes, right?
What will be the answer?
So if our book income is more, then it will gonna create DTL.
Is this clear?
Yes,
Book
ma'am. But
income is
I'm
more,
not good with the constructions.
tax
Yes,
income
ma'am.
is less, DTL. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Rensi.
Yes,
An
ma'am.
accrual recorded for the estimated cost of satisfying a product warranty obligation in future periods.
It's DTA
Explain how.
because the expense was recognized on the books now, but The warrant, but it is not tax
So
deductible until
accounting
the
income
warrant
future.
costs are paid.
So accounting income, tax income. Just tell me the relationship between the two.
Um, I think my accounting income is more.
If the accounting income is more, it will create a DTL. But is the accounting income more? Think. Guys, 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, Renzi.
Yeah.
See what is happening.
The expense.
The gap is already low, right?
Yeah.
Tax will disallow. That means tax will become more.
Yeah.
Have you understood?
Yes. Yes.
Don't
Yeah.
rote learn. If you rote learn, you will make mistakes. Tax has already reduced. Gap has already reduced because warranty expense debit. Gap is low. Tax will disallow it. That means tax income will become more. So,
It's DT.
DTA. Have you understood?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
Very good. Next. Whose turn is it? Dick. A penalty paid to a regulatory agency for violating an environmental statute.
Penalty paid. So it's not hasn't been taxed, right? So penalty paid.
What kind of a difference is it? Will there be a difference? Will there be a difference? Answer is yes. Will that difference be temporary or permanent?
That would be permanent.
Tax will never allow it as a
Oh.
deduction, right?
Oh.
Tax will
Yeah.
never allow it as a deduction. So for this extent, the amount of tax will become more in the current year and it will never get reversed. Is that clear?
Okay.
So don't get myopic. Just because there's a difference, don't start calculating DTA or DTL. If it is permanent. So first question is there a difference? Okay, 1 second. Let me write it for you. So first question is there a difference? If yes, then you have to find, is it reversible? If yes, then it's a DTA or a DTL. If it is not reversible, then it's a permanent difference. If there is no difference, then the answer becomes none. Is that clear? So
Yes.
before you go answering, go back. What are we trying to do? And then answer. Is that clear?
Okay.
Okay. Sabrish. A probable loss on an unresolved lawsuit accrued as an expense in the current year financial statements. Oh, sorry. The one
We
before that.
missed one.
Yeah, the before that it
Sorry,
was a
sorry.
DTL.
How? Explain.
Due to this accelerated method, your income tax books will be expense will be more, so your net income is less as per the income. So DTL it will be created for future.
The
It will be
answer is
reversed.
correct, but the terminology is wrong. So in your mind, you have to rewire. Not net income, taxable income. Use the words
Taxable income.
taxable
Yeah,
income
yeah,
and accounting income, okay? Or
yeah.
net
Right.
income. But net income should always mean gap income, okay?
Gap income.
So
Yeah.
what is happening? You're reducing your tax income. The accounting income is more, so it will create a DTL. Is that clear?
DTL. Yeah.
Yeah. Shikha. A probable loss and an unresolved lawsuit accrued as an expense in the current year financial statements.
So, ma'am, my accounting income is lower than taxable income, so I'll book a DTA.
Explain how. What is a journal entry you would have passed in your books?
Loss account debit to liability. So my net income, accounting income becomes lower.
So this is a loss which your accounting income was low, but tax will disallow, so it will become high. So taxable income is more, accounting income is less. It
Is
creates a
less?
DTA. Clear?
Yeah.
Good. Shruti. Merchant is sold under an installment plan with the full gross profit recognized at the point of sale for financial reporting. Shruti, are you there? Shruti, are you there? You're not audible. Swarna, take the question.
Yeah. Um,
So I mean, assume you don't know anything about installment sale. What does this question reflect? Tell me.
it is talking about deferred revenue.
No, what is happening currently? Tell me that. In accounting, what have you done?
Okay, the full amount of the profit has been recognized in the sale amount has
This
been
year.
included in
But
the
tax has
in
not
this year.
included it, right? Tax will not include
Tax
it, right?
has, that's right. Yeah.
So
Okay.
accounting income
Yeah.
will be more or less.
It would be more than the tax income, so it is DTL.
Have you understood? You don't need to know installment sale. They've already explained it to you, right? Very good.
Yeah.
Dharini. A net operating loss carried forward, the benefit of which is considered more likely than not to be realized. Can you understand anything out of it? Dharini, are you there? Sorry. Hanuman, how would you treat this question? 2 more minutes, guys, okay? We'll wrap up. I didn't want to leave you without doing this. What would happen if you have an NOL? What is the tax impact of an NOL, Hanuman? What happens if you have
Permanent
an
difference.
NOL? No. It's not a permanent difference. See, whenever there is a net operating loss, you
Not
get
be
to
realized.
save taxes, right? Because a loss
Yeah.
can be offset against other heads of income, and then
Deferred.
you can save taxes, right?
Yeah.
So the moment you have an NOL, it is like a certificate which you can encash in future if you have profit. Got it?
Yeah. Liability detail.
No. Why liability? Asset.
Assets. Sorry.
Have you understood?
Yeah.
A NOL in your business today can save your taxes in
In
future. So
future.
it's a prepaid voucher. So it is a DTA in future.
BT.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Mitali, a portion of percentage or statutory depletion claimed on the return that exceeds depletion computed on the property's cost. What do you mean by that?
So our we can say tax income is lower as compared to the book income.
Okay, this here I want you to understand that this is a permanent difference. The methods of accounting would
Okay.
be completely different, which will result in a permanent difference between how tax and how accounting deals with depletion. So don't get too much into details for this, but understand that it will result in a difference which is permanent. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
depletion is one of the option for the permanent differences, which we left during while we were doing now. While we were
In
doing.
regulation, yeah. So here we're not getting into too much of detailing, but just understand that there's a difference. In fact, even in regulation, you just have touched upon it. We've not elaborated. In EA, we kind of
Yes.
elaborated a bit, but not in CPA. So just remember that this is a permanent difference. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Renzi, an unrealized holding gain recorded on the trading securities still held at the reporting date.
It's DTL
Explain.
because my book income is more, my tax income was less.
So are you realizing that now you are not taking out it from memory? Now you're applying your brain and then doing it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you will have to attempt to do it every time you do questions from here. Don't trust your memory, trust your logic more. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
Whose turn is it? Rick. I hope you get this question correct, okay? You will get this correct. I'm 100% sure. Let's try this together. Uncollectible accounts expense recognized using the allowance method in the financial statements. What are we doing?
Let's see. Let's see here. We're accounting for an allowance for the
So what is the JE that you have passed here? Tell me that.
debit expense credit.
So expected credit loss expense account debit. And we had created a provision in our books, right? Or an allowance for. So what? So how will this impact my accounting income versus my taxable income? Tell me.
It'll increase the.
The
It'll reduce income.
so sorry, I didn't understand. It will increase what? Which is higher? Which is lower?
Income will be reduced.
Which
will
income will be
be,
reduced?
I'm sorry, accounting income will be lower?
Very good. So taxable income is high, accounting income
Yes.
is low. It will create a
Accounting income, so DTL.
if your taxable income is high, that means you will pay more tax or less tax compared to what you should have.
Pay more.
So if you have paid more, it is what? Is it a payable or is it a
Oh,
prepaid?
it's a prepaid.
So if it's a prepaid, it becomes what?
DTA.
Have you understood?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
first step, figure out whether it is a difference or not. Second step, figure out is it a permanent difference or a temporary difference. If it is a temporary difference, try to understand, did you pay more or did you pay less? If you paid more, then it is a prepaid. If you paid less, then it is an accrued liability. Have you understood?
Yeah. Okay. I gotta
Okay.
work on that. Okay.
So just revise this, and everybody, this is an easy topic, but this is a confusing topic. Why? Because we tend to bring it from a memory rather than understanding it. So this is a topic where you have to unlearn what you did earlier, because unfortunately, kind of rote learned it. If ever you got introduced to this topic, we try to connect it with logic. And even then, if you're not very clear, have that visual in your mind. Accounting income more, you have to pay more in future. So DTL. Accounting income less, you have paid less today. So accounting income less, that means you've paid more today, DTA. So taxable. So in my mind, every time I do it from taxable income. Taxable income less, DTL. Taxable income more, DTA. That's it. Taxable income less, DTL. Taxable income more, DTA. Is this clear to everybody? Please revise these slides. Tomorrow we are going to do, I don't know, we may extend one more class for this because this went a little slower than what I had thought. But let's just see how it goes. If it goes a little slower, we will finish this in this entire week, where we may have to extend the class to one more week thereafter. But let's just see, okay? This is a confusing topic, but this is a scoring topic. You get it correct once in your mind and you never forget it. Okay? Anybody, any questions? Sorry, I've exceeded my time by 15 minutes, which should not have been the case, okay? So I'll hang up now. Let's meet tomorrow. Please revise. Rick, I want you to do this entire sim again on your own, connect it to logic, and then, yeah, Shabrish, we have classes on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays every week, 7 to 9 a.m. Is that okay? Okay. So see you guys. Bye-bye. Yeah, Mitali, if you want to talk, you can stay behind, okay? And Sabrish, you can stay behind once, okay? I'll just talk. If you have time, otherwise we can connect over a call. Uh, Sabrish, you have time? Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
अभी मेरे को उस दिन हम ये बात नहीं कर पाए थे ना ऑडिट का एग्जाम के बारे में. देन आई केम होम, देन आई
Okay, one second. Mitali, phone karo. I'll just talk to you, okay? Call me. Let's not...
right now, ma'am, or afterwards. I
Abhi,
can
abhi
do.
call karo. Right now call, okay?
ठीक
I'll
है,
take
ठीक है.
Chalo. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Hmm.